Guys, it's your boy AD back with another video. Now in today's video we're gonna be doing what Naruto was the Overlord part 2. Now in the last part where we left off, pretty much Naruto and Team 7, which is Naruto and Sasuke and this girl right here. This girl. And they pretty much met up with his name? Tazuna. So yeah. Anyway, somebody told me the name of this demon right here. His name is Demiurge, I believe. I'm probably saying it wrong. This one right here with the glasses. So yeah, thanks for that. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna say they pretty much, Naruto was in this outfit right here. This one right here, the Momon outfit. So yeah, he has those two giant swords on his back. He's not holding it, there's like two sword handle thingy on his back. So yeah, he pretty much has them there. So yeah, I'm gonna say the bridge builder Tazuna, he makes fun of Sasuke because yeah, Sasuke isn't really that impressive. He doesn't make fun of Naruto because he's in that giant armor and stuff, and he has the giant blade on his back. So, and there's just a menacing look about him, There's just like a menacing feeling about him. And yeah, and there's this guy in the comment that pretty much asked me to pretty much F of the Leaf Village. But yeah, Naruto isn't really like evil in this one. He doesn't really have a side. All he really cares about is is making the Great Tomb of Nazarick more powerful and successful and all that stuff. It's the only thing he really cares about. Like, other than that, he doesn't care about the Hidden Leaf Village, the Hidden Cloud Village, the Mist Village, any of them. But yeah, anyways, and I'm gonna say, they're going to the land of Wave. The demon brothers show up, and they was about to try to stop Naruto, but what's it called? Naruto jumped over them and pretty much dodge it, and he quickly grabbed Buffy's sword and pretty much pulls it out and just slashes them both in half and then puts it back in. So yeah, they're dead. And then Kazuna spills the beans, and yeah, they continue the mission because yeah, Naruto was like, yeah, I can easily do it and stuff, and I actually knew he could actually do it because Naruto defeated the Nine Tails, and that's not new. Everyone in the Leaf Village knows that pretty much. So yeah, Naruto's kind of known as a hero in this one. Kind of like that one village that Ainzu Gon saved in the beginning of the show. But yeah, yeah, I have planned the Hidden Leaf Village. Don't worry about it. Not particularly good plan, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, they continue. What's it called? Tazuna is kind of surprised at how Naruto is and stuff. Well, yeah, he doesn't pay much mind, to be honest. Anyways, they continue and stuff, and I'm gonna say Naruto is able to summon the Ninth Tail whenever he wants to. I'm gonna say he can use. There's a spell that's called Summon Angel or something like that. But I'm gonna say he can. I'm just gonna create it. It's gonna be like Summon Fox pretty much. So yeah, he can summon the Ninth Tails. And pretty much they continue and all that, and the Ninth Tail is completely gonna listen to Naruto because he doesn't wanna get clapped. So yeah. Anyways, Naruto continues in the Team 7 as well. A couple of minutes later, there's a rabbit in the bushes, and I'm gonna say Naruto hears it and pretty much steps on it and blows up the rabbit pretty much. And Sasuke is like, why would you do that? And Naruto's like, it's a white rabbit and stuff like that, you know? It's gonna be a substitute and stuff. And then the sword comes flying. And Zabuza says, oh, you're pretty smart kid. And the sword comes flying, and then Kakashi tells him to duck, which Sasuke ducks, but the girl just stays behind Naruto, and then Naruto just stayed there. And the sword pretty much hit the armor and bounced off. Because this armor is like almost unbreakable, pretty much. So, yeah. Anyways. By the way, Naruto in his overlord self, pretty much, he's like kind of immortal a little bit, but not really. Like, if you cut him with a weak sword, it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna bounce off. But if you have a kind of bit of sharp and kind of have a bit of chakra in it, because in the canon you have to it has to be a magical sword to hurt him. But since this is Naruto, I'm gonna say you have to have very strong chakra. It has to be like either Senju chakra, Uchiha, Uzumaki, or something like that. That is related to the sixth path, pretty much. So yeah, and even then, it won't leave a scratch on him. Like if you cut his cheek, for example, it will just come off after like 2-3 seconds. So yeah, it has to be used in a certain pretty much occasion. So you have to put like the whole sword like to the little glowing bubble thingy or something like that. So yeah, that's the only way to really do damage / kill him with a sword in Naruto. But even then, it would still be hard. He could still save himself if he used heal magic and stuff. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Naruto continues, and then pretty much the sword comes flying and all that stuff. And Zabuza's like, how strong is that armor, kid? It's a pretty strong one you got there and stuff like that. And Naruto's like, whatever. And then he's like, what's it called? Kakashi's like, Zabuza, the demon of the mist and stuff like that. And then Kakashi's like, you're pretty famous and whatever. And Naruto hears that he's famous and he wants to make his name famous. So he's like, so you're famous, huh? And then Zabuza's like, yeah, whatever, kid. And Naruto's like, then face me. And then, yeah, because he wants to make his name famous. So if any of his friends are there, they could know that not alone and all that stuff. He kind of just want to take over the world anyway. So, yeah, which he eventually will. Spoiler alert. So, yeah. Anyways, Zabuza is like, whatever, I'll just kill you real quick. And Kakashi lets him fight because he knows Naruto is strong. So yeah. Zabuza grabs his blade. Naruto kicks Zabuza's blade towards him. And Zabuza grabs it and pretty much, what's it called? He launches himself at Naruto. And he starts having a fight with Naruto with his sword. Which Naruto is... Oh, thanks for subscribing, man. 0.90. I'm not gonna... I can't say that name. So, anyways... Naruto and Zabuza have a kenjutsu battle pretty much for like a couple of like 5 to 10 minutes, and Zabuza's kind of losing, to be honest, because his sword is heavy and he can barely lift it up, and Naruto's sword is big but not, well, it's heavy but not for Naruto. So it's kind of like Thor's hammer, where only Naruto can really use it. And yeah, Naruto is a lot stronger than Zabuza. Like, I'm just... Naruto is hella strong, bro. Like, especially in the pretty much tank form, I believe it's called. Either tank or soldier or something like that. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's tank. So yeah. Naruto is kind of like, every time Zabuza is trying to, go down and then push his sword up to cut his head off, Naruto pushes both of his sword down and pretty much pushes the sword down on Zabuza, and Zabuza has to get out of the way and stuff, or he would pretty much die because Naruto's like at least 5 times stronger than Zabuza in physical strength, and to be honest, it's a lot more than that. To be honest, so yeah. Anyways, if Naruto was using all of his physical strength, he could fight with the Nine Tails in just physical strength. So that's just showing how OP Naruto is. So yeah, he could even keep off the Ten Tails for a little bit. Like he could like punch a Ten Tail a couple of times, and the Ten Tail would punch him back, and then yeah. Anyways, yeah, anyway, I got off track really quick. Anyways, Naruto fights with him for a bit until Naruto pretty much stabs him. Like he gives him a big gash on his like side, and and Haku comes, does the whole thing, and Naruto's like, what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Shit. Naruto says, "Oh, you think you pretty much slick and stuff," and he's like, "What do you mean?" And then he's like, "You think I don't know that you're fake humble and stuff?" And Haku's like, "Shit." And then Naruto does a hell flame. No, he does a black hole. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much he just lifts his hand up, and he pretty much just, you know how when Pain was about to do the Shibaku Tensei, he launched a tiny black ball. Pretty much that appears and it sucks in Zabuza and Haku. So yeah, and they just pretty much gets crushed inside. It's like descending into a black hole. So yeah, you ain't coming back from that one. So yeah. They continue and stuff, and pretty much everyone is kind of shocked, wondering what that was and stuff. So yeah. Sorry about that. My little sister's being weird out, so I had to stop the video and stuff. So yeah, anyways, Naruto use the black hole and all that stuff. They get to Tazuna's house. Kakashi. He teaches them the tree climbing and all that stuff. The girl just, I'm gonna say she just flies and acts like she's walking, and Naruto does the same. So yeah, it looked like they did it in the first try because they don't know how to use chakra yet. But they've been, trying to get something like that chakra and put it in themselves. So yeah, they will get chakra soon enough. Anyways, well, actually they will get chakra after this mission actually. So yeah. Naruto continues and stuff. They get to the Tazuna house. Tazunami. She, less them in, all that pretty much happened the same. Tazunami, does the whole, oh, you don't know about suffering and all that shit. And I'm gonna say Sasuke, says, oh, you think you don't know anything about suffering and stuff? Well, have you ever gotten your old clan kid and stuff in front of you and stuff, and your own brother did it and all that stuff? And yeah, it just shuts up immediately. And yeah, gets the character development change or whatever. And Naruto doesn't really pay any mind, so yeah. And yeah, they continue. They pretty much finished the bridge, named it the Great Naruto Bridge because Gato's man came in, and Naruto did the what's it called? Naruto did wave of pain, pretty much, and that pretty much shoots out a bunch of magic, and that pretty much if you if he targets you with that, it pretty much hits you like a bunch of waves that's from like the ocean and stuff. But it eventually will crush you. So yeah, that pretty much what happened. Gato died and all that stuff. And Naruto got Gato's money because yeah, he needs money to use in this world. He has money from the other world, but I forgot the name of it again. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. They continue, get back to their village. Naruto leaves a clone there again. And, they tell them about the Chunin Exam to the clone and stuff. And Naruto goes back to the Great Tomb of Nazarick, where he finds her and the maid, her, and pretty much everyone else just waiting for him. The Guardians just waiting for him and stuff. Yeah, I found the butler. This is the butler. I mean, oh shit. So yeah. Sorry about that. Anyways. What's it guy? Anyway, sorry about that. They pretty much was talking about how they could move on with the plan, which I'm still not gonna tell you what plan that is because, yeah. Anyways, well, fine, whatever. I'll tell you whatever. The plan was pretty much to, what's it called? After the Chunin Exam, they would try to lure people into the Great Tomb of Nazarick and try to experiment on them, and then they would pretty much take over the hidden snow village, which I'm gonna say this one is probably the hidden leaf village thing. So yeah. Anyways, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take over and stuff, and pretty much try to take over as much land as possible after that. Until they pretty much take over the whole world. So yeah, that's the main plan pretty much. So yeah. And that counts in as that also counts as a leaf village as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Anyways, he goes back to the leaf village, goes in the Chunin Exam, and I'm gonna say when Konohamaru was being choked by Konko, Naruto pretty much smashed Konohamaru's puppet's hand. Because I believe Konohamaru just stayed in that bandage. I mean, Konko just stayed in the bandage and the puppet walked for him and stuff. So yeah. If they didn't, I'm gonna say he did in this one. So yeah. He has to fix it. So he fixed it real quick, but it was a little bit weak. So yeah, everything pretty much happens the exact same with Sasuke getting the curse mark. Wait a second. No, actually, no. Sasuke does not get a curse mark. No. So yeah, Sasuke doesn't get a curse mark. When Orochimaru attacks, Naruto pretty much tells the girl to pretty much attack, and she does. No. Orochimaru was, about to try to slither to Sasuke to give him an icky and shit, being a weirdo. Naruto stayed grasp hard and pretty much grabbed Orochimaru's heart from out. Like, his hand just moved, like, he closed his hand, but inside of Orochimaru's body, he just pretty much pulled Orochimaru's heart out and crushed it. So yeah, Orochimaru bye-bye. He's dead. He wasn't expecting that, so he didn't have time to substitute. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much that. They get to the place, the preliminary. Pretty much done. Oh. Damn. This one might be short. Holy shit. Did not realize that. Well, sorry if it's short. I'm really sure about that. I was not expecting it to be that short. It did skip like half the length of waves, so I guess that's why. But yeah, anyways, pretty much Naruto gets the tower. Kiba versus Naruto. Kiba, he was like, "Oh, you just appeared out of nowhere and stuff." Actually, Kiba wasn't trash talking me because he know about Naruto defeating the Nine Tails. Kiba was like, he was thinking if he should give up or not, but in the end, he did not give up. Kiba was like thing over thing. Naruto just grabbed him and was like, "This is so pointless, pretty much." And Kiba got annoyed and was like, "Even if you defeated the Knight, I'll still beat you and stuff." And Kiba did the thing with Akamaru. Naruto grabbed his sword and pretty much slapped them away, pretty much. So, yeah, Kiba just hits the wall, knocked out. That's pretty much it for him. And I'm gonna see the fight was Sakura versus Naruto's partners, slash maid. And Sakura was like, "Oh, you just always pretty much leeching off Naruto Kon because she quote unquote has a crush on him in this one because he's strong." And that's the only thing that bitch is. So yeah. She's trying to simp for Naruto at this point. And the girl got annoyed and just did a what's it called? Energy pain pretty much. And that pretty much shoots out a lightning ball and pretty much hits Sakura, and the lightning ball just pretty much electrocuted her and turned her to ashes. So yeah. Hope you go to hell, Sakura. So yeah. Anyways, Sakura is dead, and nobody really cares, to be honest. Killing was allowed, so she doesn't. Nothing really happens to her. Sakura's mom, whatever. At this point, yeah. I must say, yeah, that's pretty much it for it. And she just, I don't know. Why she do? I don't know, bro. I guess just quit or something because she got scared. So yeah, whatever. Everything else happened the same. And I must say, Sakura's mom heard of her Sakura-chan's death, pretty much. Ew. Anyways, she heard of her death and she was pretty mad. And she called a council meeting because she's part of the civilian council. And everyone came in and stuff and they were like, "What is this about?" And then Naruto's servant pretty much came in the room and was like, "What do you guys want?" And she was like, "We need to arrest her and put her in prison and stuff." And they're like, "Hell no, you didn't do anything wrong." And then Sakura's mom was like, "Yes, she did. She killed my precious Sakura and stuff." And they're like, how? They asked her why she killed her, and she was like, she was annoying. And they're like, "That's not a good reason to kill someone. And we might actually have to put you in prison." And then she was like, "Though it was in the Chunin Exam, though, so killing is allowed, so we can't put me in prison, pretty much." And they're like, "Oh, then, alright, we can't put you in prison because it's the Chunin Exam." And Sakura's mom was like, "We don't care, we still put you in prison." And the Hokage was like, "No, it's allowed." And yeah, they're like, "You can go now if you can go, pretty much." And yeah, she just used teleportation and arrived next to Naruto. And they pretty much went to Nazarick and started planning some more, you know what I mean? So yeah, and let me see. Did I have much time? Damn it, this is so short. I'm gonna have to do a Chunin Exam, bro. Well, fuck it, whatever. Nah, one more time skip. Get back to the Chunin Exam, and pretty much everyone is just, there. And hmm, pretty much, what's it called? Everyone is there, and then they're like waiting for the Chunin Exam to start again. And Neji versus Naruto. Neji's like, oh, you may be strong and all that stuff, but destiny is still to lose to me. This thing is funny as fuck. And Naruto was like, what you mean like destiny? He's like, what you mean and stuff. And then Neji goes on about a whole speech about destiny crap. And yeah, Naruto's like, yeah, you loser, you destiny crap ain't gonna work. Pretty much. And Neji's like 8 trigrams, 64 pounds because Naruto was in range, and he was like 8 pounds, no 2 pounds, 4 pounds, 8 pounds, 16 pounds, 32 pounds, 64 pounds, and all that stuff. And then it didn't do anything because the armor protected Naruto, and Naruto doesn't have magic. I mean, chakra, he has magic. Well, he does have chakra. He took some of the line to his chakra, put it himself, so he has chakra now. But yeah, it still didn't work because the armor protected him. And everyone in Nazarick has basic protection against anything lower than 40 or magic. Like anything 40 or lower, they can't hurt them. So yeah, Neji's 64 one man gonna work. Just gotta put it out there. Neji's like, now you can't move, I block all your check up, man. And Naruto just pulls out his sword and slash. He just slashed at Neji's back. And Neji's like, how'd you move and stuff? And Naruto's like, was that supposed to hurt or something? And she's like, what the hell? And the other guys are shocked and stuff. And Naruto drops off and launches the sword at Neji's head pretty much. And Neji barely dodges, but it pretty much cuts his front, like his chest and stuff. And yeah, Neji passes out for bloodless. And next match, Gaara versus Sasuke. Gaara goes crazy, attacks the village, and Naruto goes after Gaara. He goes after Gaara, and Gaara transforms to the Shukaku and all that stuff. And Naruto's like, the Shukaku's like, oh, I'm finally free and stuff. And he's like, oh, there's one puny human for me to kill. And Naruto looks at him with a death glare. Who you calling a human? And Shukaku's like, what do you mean and stuff. I'm guessing Sasuke was out of it. And Naruto takes off his helmet, and you see the giant freaking. He takes off the whole armor actually, and you see Ein so gone pretty much, showing up with that staff. Pretty much, he summons the staff, and Shukaku's like, "What the hell are you?" And he's like, "I'm undead," pretty much, and Shukaku kinda is freaked out about him, but yeah, he's still like, well, I'm the strongest ever beast. I'm gonna still beat him. And Naruto does, and Shukaku launches a bunch of sand shuriken, and Naruto just tanks it pretty much because again, 40 magic, 5 still magic, and higher can only hurt them. 4 and below can't. So yeah, he just takes it, and Shukaku's like, oh, I see. You got you're a little bit strong, I see. And then he's like, well, no matter. And then he starts charging over Tail Beast Bone. He launches that Naruto. And Naruto's like, so this is what pain feels like. And then Shukaku's like, what? How is he still standing and stuff? And Naruto's like, well, I guess I should fire back. And then he does Hell Flame. And he shoots out a tiny, itty bitty flame out of his finger. And it's black. Kind of. Grayish black, pretty much. And it hits Shukaku and it engulfs the whole Shukaku and pretty much burns the whole Shukaku. And yeah, God, let me say he survived somehow. The ultimate defense, whatever, to save him barely. And yeah, that happens. That's pretty much it for the thingy. And yeah, pretty much it for the invasion. So yeah, damn it, I'm gonna stop at 20. And pretty much the Hidden Leaflet sees the Great Tomb of Nazarick somehow, and they're like, oh, we're gonna send some people over there to. No, Danzo sees it. Yeah, Danzo. He sees it, and I'm gonna say he saw a giant undead, pretty much walking there. I forgot to put a picture of them, bro. Fuck, I'm stupid. Damn it. He pretty much sees one, and he's like, to go. Wait, let me just put one. Let me just show you guys what it looks like, pretty much. Undead overlord. The fuck is it? Holy shit, I can't find it. I can't find it for some reason. Well, it kind of looks like this, just a lot bigger, pretty much. So, yeah, sorry, I can't find one for some reason. Yeah, I can't find one for some reason. Let me see. King, maybe. Yeah, I can't find it. Sorry about that. Anyways, he's like, oh, he sees them going in there, and then he pretty much fuck. He pretty much tells this blue ambush to go in, and the blue ambush follows down to the order. You know what I mean? And they attack, pretty much trying to get in to see what's in there and see if this gold is still in. And I want to say Naruto pretty much summons a bunch of his servants, which is this group, and tell them to take care of them. You know what I mean? Killing them pretty much. And yeah, pretty much they kill all the Uzambu except for 4. And then the 4 arrives at this place, the 6th floor of the Great Tomb of Nazarick, and they pretty much this girl right here, she's like a constant, pretty much fighters tonight are gonna be 4 foolish humans and versus the King of Death itself, pretty much. And he points out, him. He walks out pretty much, and they're like, "Who's this guy?" and stuff, and then they pretty much attack him. Now he beats the living hell off, and like, I'm not even gonna, okay, we count that as a fight, so I'm not even gonna go to it because it's just humiliating how bad it did pretty much. So yeah, they get clapped easy, and pretty much Naruto tells the Hidden Leaf Village that he tells them that, what's it called? He sends these guys, the twin Dark Elf, to pretty much go to Leaf and tell them that he's pissed off pretty much that the attack is placed. And they go there and they take a giant golden dragon with them. And they're right there, and then they arrive at the Hokage mansion. And the Hokage is like, what the hell was that? They were in the attack and stuff. And they go out, and Ambu says, oh, there's a giant dragon with 2 people on its back. And they're like, what the hell are you talking about? And they go out to see them. And then the 2 Doka for like, you attacked the Great Two of Nazarick and stuff. And the outlawed Ainzu Gon sent us. And he's pretty pissed off, so you guys better go apologize, or he's gonna kill your whole pretty much village and stuff. And at first they were like, yeah, as if you could actually do that. And he says, as proof, we're gonna start off by wrapping everyone here, which shows like, I'm gonna say almost all the root Ambu was on them, and yeah, all the root Ambu and Danzo as well. Fuck Danzo. The root Ambu was there pretty much, and Danzo as well. And he was like, he tells the guy to, do it, and then he raised a little staff that he has up and slams it into the ground, and they pretty much place the ground open. They fall in and they close it back. And he's like, so normally we would pretty much kill everyone in this village, but we don't know who the leader is, so we have to, hold on to them. And Snad, no. Who's the faithful guy going? I guess Tsunade, whatever. Tsunade's like, no, wait, hold on and stuff. And she's like, I'll go apologize pretty much. So, yeah. She goes there and apologizes pretty much. And, yeah, she apologizes and she sees a bunch of undead walking out, and they pretty much set up the table for them because Naruto is getting ready. And after they're done eating and drinking, Naruto calls them in, they go in, they apologize. All that happens. Pretty much, yeah. And Naruto's like, anyways, you guys can get going. We're gonna be pretty busy on here. Pretty much. And they're like, what do you mean busy and stuff? And Naruto's like, well, thanks to you guys attacking us, we realized that even if we keep to ourselves, you guys will eventually be attacking us. So we might as well just make the first move and take over something. And they're like, oh, it's okay and stuff. And they pretty much leave. They did not form an alliance with them in this one. So yeah. Bad choice. Actually. Wait. No, actually, I'm gonna say they did form an alliance. Yeah, they did form an alliance. Yeah, I'm gonna take that back. That the Snow Village is part of the Leaf. It's part of the hidden Cloud Village. Yeah, Cloud Village and Mist. It's like half. So yeah, they're like, I need to get that village and stuff. And pretty much the Leaf is like, okay, we'll help you get it and stuff. And they sorry about that. They pretty much send a message saying the Cloud Village and the Hidden Mist saying, oh, the Hidden Snow Village, it's part of the Hidden Leaf Village land. No, wait. It's part of your land, but belongs to the Great Sorcerer King, Ainzu Gon, pretty much. The Great Sorcerer King, Ainzu Gon. And yet you guys still are controlling it. If you don't give the place back, pretty much, we will be happy to help the Great Sorcerer King Lord Ainzu Gon in freeing his country and getting it back, pretty much. And yeah, they pretty much sent that letter, and the Hokage is like, what the hell are they talking about? That doesn't belong to them, and that doesn't, what's it called? they never even heard of Great Lord Ainzu gun, whatever. And the missile is pretty much the same reaction. And they're like, we're going to war and stuff. And both the army combined was equal to 200,000 shinobis, pretty much. And the Hinleaf side was equal to 65,000 shinobi. So they're like, oh, we're gonna quickly have a massacre, pretty much. And they, from their side, anyways, they're thinking that. But yeah, anyways, the plan to attack was pretty much for Naruto to cast a powerful spell, and then they would pretty much send their army in. So yeah, and I'm gonna say they pretty much sent the signal for the war to begin, and this is pretty much what I'm gonna leave enough. Hope you guys liked the cliffhanger, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.